Bane and Beastmaster and Dragon Knight can all be a little bit annoying for counter initiation, but
Well, the idea is like the global plus the bat ult.
I like it though. Yeah.
It's KYXY though. I don't know if that's a hero that kind of fits him in his style. He seems to play more of these utility, these. Whoa, he's playing Death Prophet or Lycan.
Sand King is the core.
No,
it's
should be it's offlane Lycan.
Yeah.
Isn't that the popular thing to do these
or
days?
offlane Death Prophet. We've seen that a little bit.
True. Yeah, should be Lycan, you would think, with a DP, probably. I guess it depends. Maybe they'll just send the Lycan mid versus the DK and be happy with that.
10
I
seconds
feel like In Your Dream would rather be playing a Death Prophet than
Yeah, that's true. For the
his
full
play
game,
style.
too.
See, though. See this? Greedy, 3 cores at all one farm.
They left the Void.
What do you go for? Laning against the Lycan.
Do you have enough with a Void to make it worth?
You have enough damage.
Yeah.
You want saying that? Oh shit.
What
You've
about
got DK with Beastmaster? You want some kind of like
Timber?
proper carry, I feel.
Oh, you want to go proper? You don't want to go all in?
You could go Timber. It's good against Lycan and Slark.
They're not going to pick Sven, are they?
Beastmaster.
Yeah.
They played Sven.
I'm not.
I think Timber or Void would be kind of fun. I'd be in on that.
I like Timber because he has a ton of burst damage and damage up. I think Void's maybe...
Bloodseeker.
He's got really
little
high armor
lacking.
too. Ooh, Bloodseeker. Yo,
Against Lycan
Lumi.
Slark?
Yeah?
Lumi might
Yeah,
have
give me
called
the
that.
Bloodseeker.
There
That
it
is top tier
I'll give a
Lumi.
clap
Still
to
got
that.
it.
That was a
Still
snap,
got it.
guys.
There he is.
Classic against the Slark.
100% that's the hero.
That's really nice. Okay.
In Your Dream playing Slark? Okay. That's a hero I would feel good about putting him on, though. But it's
He's
really tough for him.
definitely a button presser, playmaker.
Yeah, he wants...
He is the
as
anchor,
many spells as possible.
you say.
I like the Sterling draft. I think the Dragons have a chance here. From a draft perspective, I think it's pretty solid. Tigers, I think, are the favorites.
Yeah, I think they're pretty heavy comparison.
But we don't know that much about the Dragons. But they've got a solid draft.
Their draft
A lot of control.
Yeah, the draft looks better. More well-rounded. A lot more just tools to play around, I feel.
Silencer drafts always have that X factor, though. Good globals are game changers. It's going to be picked up by 1437, the captain, the mastermind. If there's anyone to get off the game-changing globals, it's Steven, right?
Yeah, that Bloodseeker's a hell of a counterpick, though. We saw it several times at the Super Majors, and I do not recall Slark winning many of those games.
Saw it banned out a lot against Slark.
Yeah.
If they were planning on picking Slark, I'm surprised they did not ban Bloodseeker.
What was their last time?
Prepare for
PL.
battle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that makes sense too, the PL.
PL would have been decent, but...
Feels more manageable than Bloodseeker. Especially because, as you said, the Bloodseeker versus the Lycan is pretty brutal.
I mean, I guess you could global the Bloodseeker. It's harder to global PL because he itemized so well against. I don't know.
And if you're starting to find initiating that works, but you've got 3 cores that don't initiate all that well.
Yeah.
Just really the Sand King to rely on. Slark later gets a Shadow Blade for Pounce initiation.
All right, Fly Solo charging up the hill. He's could skill Nightmare, but it's got some
range, I
pitiful
think,
cast
yeah.
range. Damn, he's going. He's
30
going.
seconds to battle.
I think he was in range there, right?
I
think he got in range right at the end, but...
maybe like he skilled it too slowly, and he's now got Nightmare, which is well not too useful early on.
Maybe not ideal. I don't really see much Enfeeble harass at level 1. I feel like that's an underrated ability of Bane's.
Not anymore. Got a nerf.
Is it? I mean, is it complete dog shit? Mouse over the...
It got hit pretty hard. It lost 6 seconds at level
Yeah, they
1.
lost the duration by quite a bit.
Wow, that's way worse than I remember. 8 seconds is not great.
I mean, it was a lot better.
Not nearly as mana efficient as it used to be. Okay, used to be underrated. Redacted.
Consider it stricken from the record. Never happened.
Thanks, Trent. Got my back.
What are these tactical lines drawn here? See these things from yellow? Those were interesting on the map.
Sure. So it will be safe lane Lycan, played by KYXY though, the 3 position. In Your Dream going off lane on the Slark, mid will be 458. They had a few games in Opens where they did do this swap where In Your Dream would go safe lane and 458 would go mid, and it was with Death Prophet actually. Call that now. Seen this before, but really seen this KYXY carry style Lycan yet. He was playing some very farm intensive offlaners though, like the Omni and Wind Rangers. Played a Mirana as well.
Would you say that KYXY, despite playing offlane, is still more comfortable on heroes that do get the farm? And
Yep. I think he's still a carry player at heart. That's what he's most well known for, is playing the carry role.
I think he'll be fine.
Yeah. I think it's more where I look at him and he is kind of maybe the weak link on their team because he's not very flexible and versatile. Get him a hero he's good on, he's going to do just fine.
Beastmaster finally makes his way down here. Not too much pressure on the Slark to start, just no one was there.
Did he have to walk from top or something? You don't want to be the ones TPing.
And so Slark will do the same, it would seem.
He's going to walk across the entire map. Yep. Do you
Save
stop
his
walking
TP.
now if you're Beastmaster? Like, you saw him just leave the lane.
I guess you do.
Free CS and EXP? No, dude.
But you can't TP is the thing. You TP, then Slark TP's bottom, and you've lost the war. Whoever TP's first is going to lose.
Kino's gonna just give away some free HP, no problem. Fill it back.
I guess Lycan will be the one TPing. It's down.
1437's like, yes, no TP.
Yes.
Get the EXP here. The captain's call.
So yeah, now we'll see the Lycan TP, and if there's any further changes for these lanes, may just be where things settle at this point.
No, whenever you see people TP in the lane like that, I feel compelled to do the ice move, which is where you drop an item,
Yeah.
bait them to, cancel that TP, try to pick it up, and then, obviously you pick it up faster.
Okay, TPs, Beastmaster's going to TP top. Will Slark make the walk across map again?
Well, he can TP,
Oh yeah, of course, he can
Yeah,
TP.
he did do the walk already.
but then the Lycan is the one who becomes
'cause-
screwed.
Yeah, so he TPs and then Lycan has to walk because his TP is on cooldown. With Wind Ranger now here as well, I think you TP bottom. If it's just Beastmaster, you stick around, but
Yep.
he goes
Yeah,
to
he's
trees,
boarding.
he TPs.
There you go.
And Lycan, you go jungle now, or do you walk top?
That is a free lane that nobody's farming.
Yeah. Oh no, Sanking's there. You
Yeah.
give it to Sanking and Lycan jungles. This is all right.
Salvageable.
Like
Some
this-
real musical lanes.
So who's come out on top? CS-wise, Radiant look like they're better off.
Radiant never had to do the whole walk across the map, right? So I think they're on top by default.
Yeah. Fine to agree with that. Sand King is definitely not having a great time.
Yeah.
I mean, the current meta, definitely not about jungling. So if you have a dedicated jungler or someone moving in and out, kind of means you're going to have one lane that's likely to struggle. So sort of sacking the Sand King. DP is doing okay mid. Not really struggling, but
Whoops.
Oh, there's, speaking of sack,
Yeah,
literally
there he is.
sacrificed.
first blood.
The aggro pain lane, the liquid special, Beastmaster Wind Ranger.
Lycan's here now.
This is tight for the Beastmaster, though. We've seen this a couple times, but definitely a hero that if he gets off to a good start can just carry that momentum and transition it to the rest of your team very easily. Scales well with levels and just gives you something to fight around.
Just doesn't need items too, which is so great.
Yeah.
Good to go right away. He doesn't have the best buddy. I mean, Wind Ranger's pretty good. No Skywrath, but it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Supports are trying to gank mid, but Observer Ward scouts out the entire rotation, so this is wasted time for the two Tiger supports. This is a pretty damn nice start for Dragons.
Yeah.
Yep. Absolutely. Looks like a rotation coming bottom. Zephyr.
Bane, a little out of position, but
Oh.
Zephyr actually missing the stun.
Bummer.
Does not have boots.
He would have been fine either ways. 2 points in Brain Sap. There is no damage on this tri lane for Tigers.
I think they really need to get a pounce and multiple right click. Well, speaking of pounce,
Yeah.
I think he's dead now. That's
Very
a
good.
only
Oh,
plus
right.
2 on 1437.
Oh no.
Oh no, Bane.
The kill and the no CS.
Bane is having some identity crisis
Oh.
at this point.
28, 28, 26. It's ruined.
Wow. That is just depressing.
And there's actually nothing you could do at this point, right? To get that back.
Buy a mantle, right?
I mean, but it's not.
Well,
it's
you
not,
can't buy mantle. That's plus 3 in.
Yeah, yeah.
You need it.
Well,
Two branches.
the manto's the
Okay.
green numbers.
No,
so
branches don't work.
Oh
out.
yeah, you're right, because you'll start getting...
You need to die 2 more times and buy 2 mantles.
you need to.
or get a null, and...
How much?
Yeah.
Lumi's right though. It's unhealable damage.
Yeah.
value.
Oh no, not like this.
All right,
it's
get
getting
in your
further and
kill this
further
time.
away.
Please.
Plus
All
2.
right.
So this is in line with that conversation we had about Undying versus Morphling. But what happens if he steals so much int? Do you go negative?
No,
No,
you always
just
have
sit at
one.
0, and he still keeps getting 2.
Yep.
Okay.
Nice
So
dive up top. They get the kill. Beastmaster bring down KYXY, and 458 rotates but isn't getting anything. And his tower is taking hefty damage to a siege creep.
And he's level 5 too. Like,
I don't know what that rotation was all about.
Yeah, I feel like Tigers are, I don't want to say over-rotating, but they're
Yeah.
always just getting the worst end of these rotation exchanges.
Feels like reactionary Dota.
Yeah, I don't think that's on the Death Prophet. I imagine that was probably KYXY calling that he's getting dived and asking for a TP, but
yeah.
your Death Prophet's never going to just willingly look at the map and be like, oh, I'm going to go TP top.
Yeah.
Unless someone tells him to, he's not TPing.
Yeah.
So, I don't think we can blame him for that one.
Damn,
Yeah.
Zephyr cleaning up mid with the CS though. He got them all.
Pretty nice.
Tower down to below half health on the Dire tier 1.
Zephyr has 3 observer wards. I'd like to see him start placing some of these.
Well, he's gonna be under an observer ward right now. He wastes one here.
Oh, no placement just yet.
Should have a pretty good idea of where he can place them from this position.
Yeah, he should be dead right now. Are they not gonna just go for this? They're trying to bait in something more, I guess.
Walks into fly solo now.
Yeah, they want to kill the DP. They don't
Not
want
fine.
to waste Rupture on just a Sand King. Or maybe they don't have sentries.
Sand King warded in plain sight. Would
Dire's top tower
I don't know if
is
Radiant
under
team
attack.
saw or not.
I think they did. They did out too. But this one though.
Sneaky. Pretty good ward spot, not one that's commonly dewarded.
A lot of pressure on the mid lane. Just showing they want to use that exorcism there first and foremost.
Seems like Bloodseeker's having trouble really letting that first Rupture loose. Oh, I say that though.
On this Dragonite here. They want to go for this 2-1 tower, like the kill plus tower. Not just getting a
Radiant's
pick off.
bottom
Has he
tower
seen right
is
now?
under
Yeah.
attack.
Okay. So they should know.
Pinged right away by DP.
Yeah, but the
Of course,
vision
she
is-
has no TP left after these rotations.
Yeah. Vision has kind of limited both teams' abilities to find these kills
Dire's
early on.
structures are fortified.
I
Radiant's
think
bottom
TNC should
tower
consider
is under
changing all of their
attack.
names to numbers.
Oh, Rupture is going to be there. He will pop the shrine. Should be okay. Yeah, the TP. Whoa, I say that though. They're still diving. Here comes that Burrow Strike available. Nope. Hits on one.
Top tower is under
That is going to be the
Careful.
kill. Tino did not get the
Radiant's
heal
bottom
back,
tower is under
but
attack.
he's fast.
Oh, nice kill.
JK.
He's going to lose his movement speed.
Crypt Swarm. Not going to be enough. The Wolves, can they get it? A lot of armor on Bloodseeker, but not enough.
Radiant's
Close
bottom
call.
tower
Okay.
is under attack.
Ends up being all right for TNC getting that recovery kill. Unfortunate for the Lycan being dead.
Oh, and Lycan got the
Going
kill.
for the
Yeah.
deny.
Oh, he
Ooh.
I mean, I don't know how you...
Has been
If you start
denied.
right-clicking him, the tower hits you. I think you should just ulti there, probably, and right-click Beastmaster away.
And try to pressure him off the
Yeah.
tower.
Because you're
that's
going to
a
hit the
lot of
tower
gold.
twice, so...
Yeah.
Beastmaster just had more right-click damage. The phase boots.
Yeah, and it's like you would use it to secure a kill. And that tower is worth more than one kill.
Yeah.
So it's...
Perhaps he's worried if he ultis, then he just dies because of the roar or something.
Yeah.
It may have just been one of those situations where there was no play that was going to get him the tower.
Yeah, Kobayashi Maru. That what's happening there?
Yep.
Weak, but I'll accept it. What?
That was pretty fit. I mean, it's not that easy to work Star Trek into Dota.
Yeah, Kobayashi, he like reprograms the computer to have an easier challenge.
Yes, but
Kobayashi
the
Maru is
original,
much more-
Kobayashi Maru is there is no winning scenario.
Well, yeah,
Radiant's
exactly.
top
That's
tower
why
is under
Kirk.
attack.
Well, there was no winning scenario.
Well, that's not when people say that. That's not what they're referring. They're referring to.
Well, that's
to
what I'm
Kirk's.
referring to. I don't believe in his cheater bullshit.
You're using that reference out of context, my
No,
friend.
I'm a real practical guy.
You're
you know?
a
I'm an
purist.
academy man.
Oh god, you ganked KYXY and then his illusion just like, or not illusion, his summons surrounds the Bane for the kill. KYXY probably still gonna go down here, but I think he's okay with that.
Wolves are lame into
Yeah,
him
man.
this game. Is he a shockwave? Oh no.
Radiant's middle tower
But the
is under
first thing that
attack.
pops up when I Google no-win scenario, Kobayashi Maru.
Thank you.
Oh no.
Thank you.
All right, let me
Appreciate
let me get some counter googling
And
here.
like let
Let me try and Bing
the top,
and see if
the
I
top
get a better
5 questions
answer.
are like people who ask who has beaten the Kobayashi Maru, who beat the Kobayashi Maru, and like it's referring to this as a lose-lose situation.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
But the first question: how did Kirk beat the Kobayashi Maru?
Yes, he cheated.
Yeah, so he
did he
didn't beat it.
Yeah. Well,
Well, that's debatable.
exactly. it is debatable whether
Get
or not
outta
that's
here.
cheating.
For people that have not watched Star Trek out there, I haven't either, and this is going way beyond me.
All right, Marty McFly.
All right. You don't like Star Trek at all, Lumi? You don't like
Star Trek,
science fiction?
Star Wars, you know.
You're not into stars?
No, not too much.
No, you're not missing much with the new Star Wars movies.
Yeah,
I watched Rogue One. I remember liking that.
that was pretty good. Rogue One was good.
Is that the only one you've seen?
Yeah, that's the only one I've seen. I've seen
No, just
Okay, no. I've seen half of episode 4, and it was such dog trash that
That's the one with the double lightsaber, Darth Maul.
No, episode 4 is the original
the
one.
first one, the very
Oh,
first one.
the old
That's a New Hope.
Anyway,
I mean, it is a little slow.
oh shoot.
Warlock? I mean,
KYXY.
Lycan?
Radiant's middle tower.
Okay,
has
they make it
fallen.
away.
Zephyr though. Where's he going?
It's not sure either.
You
Trying to
might
figure it
step
out.
die here.
Boars.
Luciano just not
Is he
sure if he
gonna
wants
get
to
out of
roar
this?
or not.
Oh,
Is he
gets
getting
fogged.
fogged
Yeah,
or is he
he's getting
canceling
fogged.
it? Fine.
All right. Away. Tigers have pulled this game kind of back in their
Yeah,
favor.
they have.
Not to go too deep here, but Lumi, I have to know, if you hated episode 4 so much, why would you want to watch Rogue One? That's like the prequel to
No,
episode
it's a
4.
standalone. It can be watched on its own.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
It's sort of a standalone.
half the reason of hating episode 4 was that the graphics was so outdated when I watched it, right?
Yeah.
And I think graphics was one of the big drawing points for
Okay.
episode 4 when it first came out.
Well, it came out in the 70s, so
Yeah.
that's
it
fair
was
to say.
good for the 70s.
Yeah, exactly. So, and then
Radiant's top tower is under
my
attack.
girlfriend at the time also wanted to watch, so
I see. So, okay,
I'll
well, easy gank on the Lycan, but that makes sense. That
Yeah.
puts it in the context. I did
get that
finally
helm
watch
creep.
the Star Wars Christmas special. That is a real,
Oh my
real
god,
gem.
it's so good.
Radiant's
Have you
top
seen that,
towers
Parker?
are
I've never heard of that. There's a Christmas special.
It came out after A New Hope, and it's really bad. It's just like an excuse for them to insert all these celebrities and stuff. And the whole plot line is that Han and Chewie are trying to get Chewie back to Kashyyyk for, what is it
Christmas?
called? His
Some
holiday.
Christmas day.
It's
Yeah.
like something day. It's like
Yeah.
Self Day or something.
Sunday or something?
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. It's something.
And they get in all sorts of mischief on the way back, and Chewie's family gets all upset. There's a lot of
God.
really shitty Wookiees in it. There are a lot of scenes of just Wookiees talking to each other
With
with
no
subtitles.
subtitles.
So it's just
amazing.
it's really weird. It's on YouTube. You can. They never actually officially released it because it was so bad.
Yeah,
but
George
there's-
Lucas is quoted as saying, if I had the time and money, well, I mean, I think he does, but he claims he doesn't, I would go with a sledgehammer and destroy every copy of that exists
Yeah,
in the world.
it's that bad that he's
He
like
hates
embarrassed it was ever created. So naturally, there's an HD version on YouTube that we can all watch
Yeah.
for free.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it is top tier. It's also like part variety show where like celebrities of the time have guest appearances and like sing songs.
we'll put it on during the after party, Parker.
all right, we're gonna get a team fight here. It's gonna be Beastmaster. First one to drop, actually Silencer is gonna be the one going. There's a global. No, he bought back in global.
Still,
It's gonna be better worth
they
it
might
here.
be able to turn this.
Slark
Dragon
makes
Knight's in
clean up.
trouble.
Yeah, Slark's gonna get one kill. They're looking for the Windrunner as well. Bloodseeker not moving that fast because he's not getting too much damage on the other team. Shanks is gonna get shanked here.
She's dead.
Yeah, double kill here for 4, 5, 8.
1 for 3. I love that buyback on 1437. It's really early in the game. It's super cost effective to make plays like that.
Especially
totally
with
worth it.
Silencer. It is so good on that hero, not only because you can just obviously globally help out, but if you get back before the kills happen,
Yeah.
you get that in.
Oh yeah, and especially with Roshan, they're going to be able to use a lot of this exorcism, lingering duration for Roche damage.
No snipe.
It was a 200 gold buyback only.
Yep.
So costly. Hey, that's 2 centuries, man.
Oh, there's a grip on the mid lane here. Silence immediately, and now if they can burrow onto the Bloodseeker, this will be a key kill.
They've got him.
Yeah, they do.
Easy kill.
And once he's dead, Slark has nothing to worry about.
And what a turn in the last like minute or so. I gotta say that is, like you pointed out, a very experienced Silencer player, right? He's played this hero a bunch of times.
It feels like Tigers are mostly just outplaying them more than anything right now.
Yep.
I feel like the Radiant team have the right heroes in draft that could easily take objectives, force fights, and punish what Tigers are doing, but they've just let the Slark get away with a lot of greed this game.
Yeah, never fun to play from behind against a Slark like this.
Yeah.
You can see Bane, Mr. Fly Solo has started drawing lines across the lanes. He just put one down every single lane, basically saying we need to push and get out there, split push. Not easy to do against a Slark.
Also saying this is the danger zone.
Yeah.
DK's getting ganked down bottom.
I would say those more are complexity lines. Don't cross here or you'll die.
Oh no, there were blue lines that went straight up the lanes before.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I see.
But yeah, I saw the
Well,
lane too.
somebody drew a green wall there in the jungle, and DK did not take heed.
Easy nice. Green wall? Well, they're not playing till NA.
Zephyr, he gets ruptured.
Damn,
Damage.
look at the patience on the Blood Red. I can respect that.
Okay, Burrow Strike up to his team. It's a bait! It's a trap!
Oh,
Don't go
now
up
with
there.
the Star Wars. Look at you, Lumi, on the nose.
Wait, how is that Star
Becoming
Wars?
cultured.
what an
I knew that would be his response.
No, I seriously.
For real, where do you think It's a Trap came from?
I mean,
Yu-Gi-Oh?
what's just common vernacular?
It's a common vernacular because of Star
To be
Wars.
fair, it is a kind of common vernacular.
Well, yeah,
All right,
but
do you guys? Okay, it's a trap. You activated my trap card.
Okay,
Is
that's
that better?
Yu-Gi-Oh for sure. It's a Trap comes at the end of Return of the Jedi. It's a Star Wars reference.
Oh,
Admiral
shit.
Akbar, the big fish man, they realize that the Emperor set a trap for him, and he turns around and goes, "It's a trap!" And then they get in the whatever, they get in the go-kart and get the fuck out of there.
I'm learning so much.
That's awesome. I'm. Please.
The unintentional Star Wars reference.
That's so dank. That's so dank. It really is. Like, you can't write that.
All right.
You're some sort of a prophet, Lumi.
I try to be. All right, In Your Dream still has that Aegis.
Is it worth your life?
I think definitely one of the very underrated but very good aspect of the Echo Saber is that you get that mana regen. Clark needs it really badly.
Yeah, he's got the HP regen for free anyway, so
Yeah.
don't have to buy Battle Fury and
Radiant's top tower
be a
is
nerd.
under attack.
Oh, I heard Dragon Tail.
Yeah, he owned that while
Oh shit! I was like, oh my god, are there heroes fighting?
I looked around too the second I hear
There
these
was a
spells.
panic in the camera movement.
It's the
there.
spells you know if you hear that spell, there's a fight going on. Like, well, usually, not always, but
Well, he was trying to find an opponent he could
Oh,
actually beat.
this is nice.
Radiant's
It's going to be close, but not quite. And now you're in some trouble.
the dive there.
Pretty YOLO.
P on the he has it. Yeah, Fuel Scepter's gonna be there. Easy kill.
Done.
The one sound I always hate Juggernaut with a Manta. For some reason, the Manta is getting the crits. I always feel like he's Omni Slashing. That's the one sound effect that always gets me like, where are they fighting?
And his attack sound is pretty loud. Like with the Manta illusions, all his attack speed, it's like
Radiant's middle tower.
Yeah, it's
very
like you're
noisy.
hovering over the waterfall or something.
Sounds like an ultimate.
yeah.
You guys want
Radiant's
some of
middle
this?
tower
Yeah, give me some of
has
that.
fallen.
Ugh,
Oh yeah.
That's ASMR right there.
so loud. Tone that thing down.
How much of Dota's success do you think we could attribute to the sound design? Because a
It
lot of
is
people say
incredible.
that. Like for a video game, it is top tier. Just the breadth
Yeah.
of sounds and how much depth they have and the quality and just so many things have very unique sounds that really you wouldn't correlate with that. You know, like even the silence, that little meat map, things like that. That's not sound. That's invulnerable rather. But
Has fallen.
I don't know. It's a hard thing to quantify because we would still be playing Dota even if the sound effects were shit and there weren't 100 voice lines for each hero. But
You definitely take it for granted until you like hear a sound and like you realize you instantly recognize so many sounds in Dota.
yeah, they're so distinctive. Even the different auto attacks all have their own unique little sound.
What does roar sound like?
Exactly like that. On the
Good
global.
segue.
Ooh, the global actually saves him now. It's gonna be 4-5 turning around. We also lock on the back line.
Iron Siphons.
Is that?
Good old Death Prophet. What a
Still
great
dying.
year.
Yeah. Okay, still dies. That Windrunner is gonna be fine. Meanwhile, there's another half of a team fight
Slark
going
dies
on.
once. Will he die again?
It seems so.
Slark was the one that got ruptured, right?
I'm not sure.
So it was
I thought it was DP.
DP. Yeah, DP at the start there.
Okay.
That's how she kind of got caught out.
I'm not sure how Slark died the first time, but
A lot of heroes on top of him, I guess.
Not Fiend's Grip either. No Roar. Maybe Shackled.
DK stun, shackle. Oh shit! What we're gonna do was elsewhere. I guess just a DK stun, blink DK stun.
Yeah.
Yo, what is the key to show all their items? Did they move that?
There's
So-
Yeah, it's gone.
If you
have to
click,
open that up.
and then bottom right on that screen,
Ah,
the
I
little
see.
chest.
No, you right. They didn't get
But
rid of it. They compiled it.
There is a way to open the old classic one, but Gabe was doing it. And
You can only do it when you're in Dota TV, not when you're in a slot.
Ah, okay. I missed that. It used
For
to be
all of
F5.
you guys watching in Dota TV right now, you can press a shield icon up in the top right-hand corner, which will allow you to see items in the old view.
Oh, Elizabeth. That is a +2.
That
Regicide.
is a +2.
But elsewhere, it's a
Okay.
return kill.
Not +2 though.
So what I'm hearing is better kill for Tigers.
I think so.
They get +2.
Both mid laners go down.
Infinite damage.
Scaling.
All of this essence being stolen from them.
Poor Bane. Look at his items right now.
Slark's killing
Jesus Christ.
Bloodseeker, by the way, because you had Slark selected and his stats are just going up
Oh, my
and up
bad.
and up.
I was wanted to look at Flysoul's
How,
inventory.
how
NA
is the
observer.
Bane so poor though? For like he just bought boots.
Dude,
He's
it's-
warding.
What else do you do?
But I mean,
Oh no.
There was a lot of confusion going on there.
that was.
I mean, he still lives somehow.
Oh, Shackle in the stun, in the burst, double damage on Luciano. But I mean, for real, I get that poverty mode, but this is
So. Okay, look how many
Jeez.
towers they have. They have one tower.
Yep.
How many team fights have they won? None.
Not
None that
that-
he's alive
not that
for.
many.
How many
And-
Roches have they got? Zero. How
And
many
he's buying all the
sentries?
sentries he's bought. Yeah.
okay. All right.
It's a hard life,
I guess that's
man.
true. He's giving a lot to the Wind Ranger. She's soaking up all that extra.
She's almost got a Maelstrom.
Yeah.
Whenever
So
you're
there's
playing against-
really nowhere to
Yeah,
farm.
playing against Invis heroes, you just end up dirt poor as a support, unless you're winning team fights, getting kills.
22 minutes, 1,000 G, or 1,000 net worth.
Yeah, he has not gained a whole lot since the start of this
Been
game.
rough.
But his support items in this game are going to be like 5,800 or something. 5,600. If we go another 20 minutes. Which we might not.
Yeah, it's looking pretty grim here. Predator. No, these are the Tigers. I'm sorry. TNC Tigers. Pretty sizable lead. A lot of pressure on the base here. This is some value damage. Low risk for the Lycan.
Really appreciate that they're setting up these ganks.
Yeah, this is big.
Really keeping them in the game.
Have to use the roar for this, but still looks like a kill. The medallion making that a little easier.
Shoot. Here comes KYXY, and then he gets nobody.
That's a blade mail on Lycan.
I think he's trying to kill the Bloodseeker with it. You rupture me,
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
run around with blade mail. And I think he
Makes
has
sense.
enough HP for that too.
Yes, he's got 1,000 more than Bloodseeker roughly.
That's definitely like a very interesting way to counter the rupture. Is that worth? Is that good?
I would rather he just tank up, get like a heart,
Okay.
but I wouldn't say it's not worth.
What is this subliminal message you guys
I
are
was
trying to
just
impact
thinking
on
that.
it
It's
here?
like, wow, that was.
You guys throwing this BTS up on the stream? I saw that.
What happened?
What?
Yeah, I see what's happening.
What was happening?
Oh, it just
Yeah, we were
flickered.
looking at production. They're looking at
It flickered
raw
with the
feed.
BTS logo. I think you're subliminally inducing the children.
Yeah.
One step at a time.
Rupture.
It's the Moonduckers we're trying to send messages to.
Global's gonna be there. Both cores are really low, but they're not gonna be enough to get the kill here. Burrow Strike.
And Rupture's worn off now. So.
You sell merch one time on the couch. Tell me you're getting subliminal messages flashed at you.
Top barracks are under attack.
Whoa, Lycan, while that was going on, almost took a
Wow,
melee rack
that's a
top.
great
Didn't
rat.
quite get it though. But the tier 3 tower goes down, which now allows them to take shrines, which pretty good way to secure Roshan, because for Radiant, or either team, anytime you lose that shrine around Roshan, suddenly it's a lot harder to contest.
Yeah. Especially with how prevalent buybacks are these days with the Roche fight.
Nope. Is there any follow? There is, but here comes the Slark. Luciano's gonna go down instantly. Slark jumping in and out.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow, that
DK went down quick.
all the yield's gonna be there. And I think we're gonna see a GG really soon here.
High ground they've got.
Yeah, look at this. Oh my god.
Blade mail on blade mail, and now they have an exorcism
I can go
fresh
two
for the
lanes.
siege.
And go mid.
Yeah.
3 heroes dead. DK does have buyback, but no dragon form. Pretty limited in the utility there.
Slark still is BKB too.
This is going to be an easy finisher.
Has fallen.
That
Radiant's
lasagna
middle
smells
barracks are
delicious.
Sure does.
Radiant's
You know, that subliminal messaging got me thinking about. I don't know what the right game is, but Ultimate Odd.
Oh my, Wind Ranger just almost killed herself on the
It was
blade
close.
mail.
middle barracks.
They're not. There's no way they hold this, right? They're all going to respawn.
They're just not GGing. I mean, it's virtually over.
Are they going to back out, just play it safe? Oh, I guess it depends on what you get here.
I mean, Exorcism is over. You should probably leave.
No reason to get greedy. You got 20k lead.
Oh, Tigers are... I wouldn't even say this is playing overly cautious. This is like... any game, whether it's TI qualifiers or not, teams would probably back off here.
And they're actually going to lose their Lycan.
They hung around a bit long. Like, your DPL wears off, you... Opponents are respawning, time to get out.
Zephyr, get out of there.
I think 2 would be great.
By the way, I would like to point out that Zephyr does not have a blink.
Oh, Slark found a double damage. Oh no, he goes in, he gets shanks. Nice defensive nightmare, buys the Beastmaster some time, but
it's just
sets up a triple for the Slark, and now the death march is upon us.
Might be worth DJing that, but they'll hold on a little bit longer. Death Prophet's next ultimate isn't for another 60 seconds.
That's one of those things where it's like they were going to win pretty much no matter what, but the double damage just makes it such an easy... Guys, let's just reinitiate. Let's just finish it now. There's no way they can stop me.
22 essence, 66 bonus agi.
Oh my
Look at his damage,
for
dude.
400. There it is.
GG. No surprise, that one kind of got out of control, but the Tigers get a much-needed win. Shut down the Sterling Global Dragons.
I mean, this is 5-time Battle Cup winner KYXY, as you can see right
The
there.
entire
So,
team is 5-time Battle Cup winners.
unstoppable.
They're one of those try-hard
Unstoppable.
teams that